Om Shanti, Om Shanti. My dear divine family, I know that Brother Yogesh has invited me for today to share about God's management style. And in this gathering today, many brothers and sisters from various parts of the world. And I know that this subject is a wonderful subject. And before we started the song, that was also wonderful. That in that song, the one who was singing, asking to God that he share his secret, why he created this world. So today's subject is connected very well with the song also. When someone creates a song, it's a feeling from the heart for God. And we all aware about the world drama. This world preordained. Whatever happened, whatever happening, whatever will happen, it's preordained. We cannot change this. We cannot change anything because it fixed in drama. You see that any question we ask God, what reply he will give? We human being, either is BK or worldly people, full of question within about God and his creation. But God is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful power. How he come, how he share, that is very, very important to understand. Now, when we say God's management style, first we ask our own self, which type of management we doing? Either we manage ourselves, either we manage our family, either we manage our business, either we manage our duties or job. How we managing? It's a little group or bigger group. How we managing? First we thinking, we planning, we organizing committee, then we do meeting and we discuss and we discuss and we discuss. And after long discussion, we come to an end that how we will do this task or this project or this work. Now, God's management is a wonderful management. Let me share with you some points to clarify this. The first thing, that God's management is very incognito. To clarify this. The first thing, that God's management is very incognito. Very incognito. He came in 1937 That is only explanation. Nobody can see how he came. This corporeal eye unable to see him. God not waiting for name or fame. He doing his work incognito. And that's why he's teaching us that, oh my children, try to understand that you are not this physical body, you are incorporeal, you are subtle, you are tiny, divine point of light and might. This knowledge he is giving, but he don't want to come in gross form. He remain incognito. All this year from 1937, he started practical action on this earth of the transformation of the world. But his wonderful management, he remained incorporeal. He used Brahma Baba's corporeal form, but he remained incognito. Only his word he shared with the children. He shared with the world. So God's management, the first thing we need to understand, incognito. Can we follow it? Can we follow the management of God? We remain incognito. We are incognito. Can we do the work with the consciousness of incognito? When today we're discussing about God's management style, it's not just a discussion or listen or to speak. We need to put in our practical life, do everything with incognito stage. The way our Supreme Father, God the Supreme Father doing. So the first speciality of his management is incognito. And the second, when God do his work, he knows each and every human being, what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're speaking, where they're going around. He knows very well. But in practical way, he works with all the souls of the world with two things, love and law. He not only works with love, he works with love and law. So in his management, this is the second speciality, that God's management, first incognito, and second, he do everything with law and love. Are we ready to do that way, our management? Love and law both together. Sometimes we become loveful, we forget to follow the law. Sometimes we work with law, we forget the law. God's style is very different. Love and law both. He come from supreme abode on this earth to share, to deliver the messages to us. But if he see something going wrong, he become observer. Just as an observer, he is watching act of humanity. We can ask ourselves, we are working with his task, God's task. He is working with God conscious stage. That is his management. But in his management, when we involve whatever his management, we're not following. There, it our own manmat, it says our own ideas, our own style, And sometimes we don't want to follow the system, what God has given. We want to create our own thing. We want to do our own way. We don't ask the senior. We think that we are very clever, very smart, and we put our idea with body consciousness. So, what we need to do, we need to understand his management. That how he is managing, how he is doing. The third thing, selfless. Whatever he doing, unlimited service for humanity. He not worried of name and fame. He's just doing and doing and doing. We as a Brahma Kumari even, when we do something, we want our name, our fame. We want that everyone accept our idea. So what is our management? How are we managing? God is doing each and every task selflessly. He not waiting for return. So that is the third speciality of his management. The next fourth speciality, that now he have a big task of change the world. How he doing? If he want to do the transformation of the world, he can do in a second. He don't need anybody's help. He's a powerful ocean of power. He think can it happen, but he know that if he will do, the result, the fruit only come to him. And he want to give fruit to his children. And for that, he's not giving us like an inheritance, just like that. He doing and he make us to do also. And in that he says that do effort, take inheritance as much you want. So it's our choice. So God is giving choice to us. That is his management. So he's not our boss. He is our father, our teacher, our guru, our guide, our beloved. He do it and he make us to do. Can we do our management that way? Today we need to compare. Why we're discussing today about God's management style. Wonderful his style. So, we do anything selflessly and we make others to do also. That is his style. He knows very well that the humanity of world are under pressure of problem, stress, failure in most of the step, disheartened. He knows it, and that's why he have come from up above to help us. So what is his style? Not order, not direction. He is giving knowledge with so much love, but with zeal and enthusiasm. That is his management. He gives with zeal and enthusiasm. He wants that the children also, whatever they don't do just like a duty, but do with zeal and enthusiasm. Zeal and enthusiasm, too powerful wing to fly. Any kind of difficult task, if we create zeal and enthusiasm, it becomes easy. So God's management style is to give zeal and enthusiasm to the one who is doing it. So we need to learn that we keep zeal and enthusiasm in our life, and we create the same thing in others. We should not deprive ourselves. We should not sad. We should not upset. We should not dishearten all the time. Happy-go-lucky, like an angel. And with that stage to do the work, that is God's management style. Whatever step I'm sharing with you all, it not just I want to give you as a lecture. Whatever I'm sharing, I have experienced this. And with experience, I'm sharing with you. I think we all listening only every day. I'm sure. How much we remember, everybody knows by their own self how much they remember. But very simple thing. In each Murli, Baba saying in the end, love and remembrance number-wise. Number-wise. See, this is his management. He wants to give love to children. He wants to give regard to children, but not same percentage. Depending on each one effort. So that's why he gave love and remembrance. Number one, I don't think any parent at home, they talk with children that I am giving you love and remembrance number-wise. Not a single parent or anybody in the world, they give general, whatever they want to give. Here, God's management style He's saying every day in his spiritual sharing, we can say Murli. So Baba saying, love and remembrance. Good morning, but number wise. So his style is wonderful. You can't compare God with any human being. Not a single human being can follow exact God's management style. So he knows how much to give who, and that way is giving. So this is the next, the speciality of his management. Now, very simple. What we say, G-O-D, generate, operate, destroy. God's management, very systematic. His name is God, people saying, because his action plan, his management, very systematic way. Chi means generate. He generates the world. He operates the world. And yes, when world become old and vicious, he destroys the world. But because he is detached observer, he creating three power, which in Hindi it says Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. The energy of creation, energy of sustenance, and energy of destruction. So it is not that just we say God and God and God. God word have great meaning. Very meaningful. So you see, I'm saying you 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. I'm giving a number about his management style. We can repeat it again. He worked very incognito way. He worked with love and law. He worked selfless. He don't want anything from us. Both he do and he make others do. Then the fifth, he is giving zeal and enthusiasm to the one who joining with him for his task. Sixth, he giving each and every soul about their action very wiser way. Numbervar Purusharth Anusar. Depending on effort he give. And then 7, I explain you, God, the word itself has speciality. So the God word is with so much management. Nothing is without management. Now, all these points, 7 points, are connected with the 8th point. The last is management, which he teaching us to do, but he doing himself. What? He is very, very obedient to drama. That is his management style. Very, very obedient to drama. He don't do anything before the time comes. We're all waiting for destruction. He will not do. We all want to become perfect. Baba say, you do it. Baba will not do anything before the time. We all want to go golden age. We all want to go subtle region. We all want to go soul world. He will not open the curtain before the moment come in drum. So God is very, very obedient to drum. And Baba, Almighty Authority, have explained us. God have explained us that this world cycle is drum like a clock. It's golden age, it's silver age, it's copper age, it's iron age. And now we are at the end of iron age. It means we are in confluence age and waiting for to go home and then the golden age. It means cycle repeat itself. This knowledge is very accurate, fixed in God's consciousness. So God's management style is so wonderful. So wonderful. What we need to do? Baba says, follow mother and whatever he has done, he is doing, he will do, we need to follow. And how we can follow it? If you try to remember the whole Murli every day, still we're not able to follow it. And then now, the present time is a time of essence. No so many meetings, no so much discussion, not so much journey, not so much talking, not so much speaking, not so much listening. Now we have to come in essence. We can ask ourselves, we doing Baba's service. We living in our life as a Brahmin. Are we doing practically? How much we speaking which we don't need to speak? How much we thinking which we don't need to think? How much we listening which we don't need to listen? How much time we are wasting in talking about others, in talking about world, in talking about worldly situation. Okay, even we do, where we will help, and that God knows. So he don't speak much about anything. He knows what's happening all around the world. He knows that we are speaking sometime wrong. We lie sometime. He knows everything. But he's in his own stage. He don't jump from his seat to correct us or to punish us. He knows when time comes of each soul will clear the account. If punishment, they will get in time. So his management is very powerful. His Dharmaraj, his father, his teacher, his guru, his guide. But he is in his own world. He serves us, he detached. He serves us, he detached. He knows our problem. Nothing affects him. God is able from all this situation. So God's management style is so wonderful. When he started his work, he established soul world that is natural. He don't need to establish. But he's not controller even of the soul world, but he's there. Observe. And he need to work not all the time in this corporeal world. He have created a subtle region which was there, but to do the work. And he's teaching us in his management, do everything as an angel. Remain angel. Now, we all want to do the work the way God doing God's management style. We can learn that style. Who able to do it? The one who remain happy. It says happy-go-lucky. God is in his world happy. So we have to make our nature very happy in any situation. Who can remain happy? The two words which Baba speak in Murli every day, regards and love. याद प्यार. अच्छा मीठे मीठे सिक्के लदे बच्चों. याद प्यार. Good morning. Namaste. Number wise. So Baba is speaking every day, end of the Murli, Acha. Sweet children, love and remembrance, and good morning, and regard to love and remembrance, number wise, depending on each one's effort. So his system is so accurate, so good, so wonderful, so powerful, but we can make ourselves happy and then we able to do these two things, remembrance of him and to love him, to get love from him and to spread to the world. And in that love, everyone ready to change. So this is God's management style. After churning this, after speaking this, after listening this, what we need to do? We need to follow the Father. How we can become what he's doing. We try to remember whatever effort we're doing now, it's nothing new. Before 5,000 years ago, we have done it and we will do it. And we have to do it and we must to do it. We need to do it. No question mark. It's rules ourselves. Rule of God. It's very strict with the self. Do or die. Now or never. If not now, then when? Strict with the self. And that way we can create the management which God's like. His management is wonderful. God never need to sleep. God never hungry. So how we can follow the Father. Incognito and doing action with happiness. And we have to remember that I have to remember Almighty. He is my companion, and I have to absorb myself in His love. I have to absorb myself in His love. Love can move mountains. When we're full with love and we spread love to humanity, all the mountains of problem will disappear. So, this is the wonderful time to understand God's management style, how He managing His wonderful work of changing the whole world from Iron Age to Golden Age. So, my dear family, whoever have connected, my special regard to you all, sharing the love of God with you all, and now create new management within the self, that yes, I'm able to do what God is doing, what my Father is doing. Let me do incognito. So I feel that depending on the clock, like Baba, follow the drama, I have to follow the drama. I should not excited to speak more and more and more. I know that my time is finished to share with you all. And now I'm ready to reply your question. I'm ready to give you answer. Thank you listening with so much love and peace. Good luck to you all. Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, dear Didi. There are some questions on the chat. You said God is obedient to drama. What else can you say about the relationship between Baba and drama? How does he manage the drama? How does he interact with the drama?
Okay. God is boss of everything. And He is very obedient. He knows He can do whatever He wants. But He do when the right time comes. Very, very obedient to drama. He will not change the time of destruction. He will not change the time of incarnation. He will not change time of establishment. He will not change time of sustenance. Whatever fixed in drama, He also follows. So, we need to understand now, because in our life, we are raising questions. See, now question has come. I thought that after this explanation, there will be zero. But question arise means our intellect is working different way. I don't think God ever create question. It's full stop. But we, you see, Baba says, when you write question mark, how it look. When you put dot, how it look. So we need to put dot. Full stop, no question. But still you are allowed to ask question because we are human beings.
Okay, thank you. There is another question. How he plays the role as Dharamraj?
Okay. I think that we all have experience that each one, whatever they do, they have to suffer. And that is very subtle form of his act as a Dharmaraj. Even Brahma Baba had a very bad cough many years. Shiva Baba in his physical body, he was observer. He don't help. Shiva Baba don't help. Brahma Baba in his coughing. In between Murli, even Baba get, coughing, But Shiva Baba is observer. He stopped Murli when Baba have irritation with the throat. So even Brahma Baba was clearing his account. We all have to clear our account. So God knows everything and he play his role very systematic way. He don't angel in any situation. He remain observed. But yes, when we tell him something with love to do, he's very obedient. He come and do. So, very simple that how he play the role as a Dharmaraj. Physically, he not going to anybody, front of anybody as a Dharmaraj. This is just the explanation. Each and everyone do whatever, and they have to pass. If they are negative, they have to pass through some punishment. Actual Dharmaraj is not fearful figure. Dharmaraj is very loveful figure. He give also love, Brahma Baba, in the form of Brahma Baba. Dharmaraj is not a fearful thing. He's a loveful, but he playing role as a judge. So he do his work, I said that he do with love and love.
Okay, thank you. There is another question. How is Baba looking after his children in the branches? When he speaks of devotees in the Murli, it seems sometimes they are included in what he says and sometimes not.
God knows who is front of him and who need what. Either Brahmin or the other religion, other humanity. He knows what to give, when to give. And that way, in the Murli, he speak. When he need to give direction to the children, the direct direction he give. When he want to give direction to other religion, in the same Murli he give. He have no many big scripture like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita and all. Only this 3-page Murli. What he speak, children type and we all share it. So there is no scripture, there is no law and orders book, nothing. His management without any books. Just very subtle, powerful system.
Yes. Very nice, very clear. There's somebody here who wants to find out where he or she can read your blog messages. She wants to listen to your blog messages, so she doesn't know where to find them. Yes, there is another question from here. When we say to have yoga with Baba. With which Baba we should have yoga? With Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, Bab Dada?
Okay.
That's a question.
We are human being. Human being. Physical costume and the soul. When we have to become perfect, we need to follow Brahma Baba. And when we have to become perfect soul conscious stage, we need to follow Shiva. So we need to follow both. That's why it says Bap and Dada. Only Shiva Baba not enough, only Brahma Baba not enough. And that's where Baba says churn, churning. So we need to remember both.